I'd like to illustrate what the user sees when the application is opened up on a phone. Here we have a view in the Safari browser on an iPhone. In order to enter the work transaction for the day, users are presented with this basic menu. One option is this work transactions option that you see at the bottom of the screen. Clicking on that transaction brings them to a page where they can easily enter work information. The page will show past work items that have been entered. It can be filtered simply by clicking on the search button. That allows users to filter and see only the work transactions they wish to see. But entering a new transaction simply requires clicking on the Add Work Transaction icon that you see at the top of the screen. That brings up a separate page where they can then select the facility that they worked at for the day. Users are prompted only with the facilities at which they have credentials. That information is stored within the application. Once they select a facility, the services available only at that facility will populate into the service box. Selecting the facility, the date, and then entering the times worked will allow the application to easily calculate the amount of money that needs to be paid out to the provider, the amount of money that needs to be paid out or invoiced to the facility if that is something that the group is doing. All of the contracting information in terms of how the facility is invoiced and the terms of those contracts are stored in the application. This allows easy calculation of those amounts once the information is entered. We click Calculate, and then we click Submit. And as you can see, then the user immediately is able to see the transaction that they entered and confirm that all the information they did enter is correct and amounts are easily updated. If the user notices a mistake, clicking on the Edit icon will again bring up the transaction. They can make any adjustments to that transaction and then it'll automatically be recalculated into the data.